started Zapfresh in 2015. Prior to this, I worked with startups. My last stint was at MobiQuick, where I was heading the strategic partnerships and alliances. And during that time, I stumbled onto the category while talking to the founder of Blinkit. We were, through just a normal conversation, trying to understand what was happening in the grocery space, and meat as a category was something which they were facing a lot of challenges with. And as a customer myself, I got more curious on what's happening here and found out that there are many issues when it comes to standardizing the entire supply chain and customer experience. And that was the germination of the idea of how we can piece by piece build the category, right from accessing fresh quality produce to to buying, procurement, and the entire logistics of it. The initial days, we built the supply chain in a very robust direct to farm format, where we are partnering with farmers and taking the produce directly to the doorstep. There are in between processors who we use to get the job work done, and this is a pure fresh chilled produce, has a shelf life of about 3 days, and we deal in poultry, goat meat, fish, and seafood. I'm going to take you through the presentation for some more details. So plus app downloads, 50,000 plus transacting customers on a monthly basis. Monthly repeat orders about 90%, and operating currently in Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, all 3 states, including UP, Haryana as well. The vision is to transform the local farm ecosystem and also the distribution when it comes to the local meat retail. And we have been looking at building a chemical-free supply chain which has no preservatives, no antibiotics, or no any other kind of chemicals which will harm, and there is a cold chain throughout the value chain. Amongst the managing team, I'm there. Then we have Priya, she handles marketing, branding. Surinder, he's been with us for the last 5 years, looking after the entire operations. And the other 3 directors are independent investor directors. Briefly about what I am doing, what I've done. Now, the problem in the industry is that it's very fragmented. The cold chain is very inefficient. At every stage, there is abuse which is happening, which is on the temperature front. It is not maintained and leads to more wastages and a bad quality product leading to the customers. So that's, I think, is one of the biggest issues. And hygiene, definitely, because we don't have enough infrastructure to cater to the demand which we have in the country, where there are large formats, infrastructure available in the different states which can meet the quality demand. So that is one major problem. Challenges to in the industry is that we have to build the cold chain entirely from the source to the doorstep of the customer. That's one very big challenge which the industry faces today. And data-driven operations, there's hardly any research data which is available on how India is moving up the ladder in terms of protein intake, meat. So we think that there needs to be more technology interventions which will develop the sector further. How we are looking at it is to use technology to enable seamless flow of the produce coming to you at home, and where you are able to track and have traceability and responsibility throughout the value chain. We work with modern processing units which follows tighter standard controls, give us the produce in the way we want. So SOPs are followed, stricter guidelines are there to adhere to. Basis that we are able to standardize the produce throughout value. It has a vacuum pack inside which ensures that there is no leakage or there is any kind of pilferage which is happening throughout the delivery. We also serve to hotels and restaurants. There are 30% of the business is through 300 plus restaurants and hotels whom we supply. And this is also on technology, where it is a seamless ordering process for these partners who are able to get credit, who are able to track their deliveries, get a good quality produce, and also able to have a competitive product. 5% is chicken, about 21% is mutton, which is goat, 24% is fish and seafood. Business process has 3 legs on the back end, which is in sourcing, we have the farmer. The first level processing is of the slaughtering, and the second level is what we do, which is cleaning, deboning, packaging, storage. That is under our control, and we have these setups spread across different cities, which takes care of packaging, distribution, storage. And then the last mile delivery, which is the fleet which is delivering at home. The produce is zero preservatives, no chemicals. We ensure that there are also no exploitations on antibiotics which are happening at the farm level, which has been a very educated journey for us, where we have to work with the veterinarian doctor, look at different tests which are conducted on the birds to ensure that there is no any pesticide or a chemical, anything which is in the system of the bird at the time of slaughtering. Presence wise, these are the 5 cities we are in. Delhi, Uttar Pradesh as a state, we are there, Haryana, Maharashtra and Karnataka. The competitive advantage and the competition landscape for us is that we are in competition with the local meat ecosystem, and 51%, EBITDA 130%, profit after tax has also seen a jump of almost 82%. Net revenue has grown almost to double. From 56 in 23, we've gone to 130 in 25. EBITDA margins have gone to almost more than double, from 23 to 25 to 12%. Balance sheet wise, we are having a net worth of approximately 50 crores. Post the IPO proceeds, it will be about 110 crores. Debt equity ratio is well in control with 0.65, and ROA is about 21%. We have a receivable and working capital cycle because we deal with HoReCa customers, and we also pay in advance to our farmers so that they can invest that capital in the farming and the breeding, and also improving the ecosystem infrastructure controls. So that is our way of collaboration. The idea is to collaborate with the existing ecosystem and the industry, not to come as a threat or as somebody who is coming to kill their business. So hence, whether it is a retailer or a farmer, the opportunity is currently negative because we are investing at the back end in the partners. Shareholding pattern, I have about close to 40% as a promoter group. It will be around 28-29% post IPO. We've been backed by Amit Burman Family Office, HT Media, then we have Rajasthan Global.
Anchors, 12 crores is for normal QIBs. The anchor book is opening on the 25th of September. The issue opens from the 26th of September. So normal QIB is 12 crores, and then 30 crores is for retail and HNI at large. So basically the pre-issue number of shares is about 1 crore 63 lakhs 80,738, and the post issue it will become 2 crore 22 lakhs 87,138. The post issue market cap based on the top issue price of 101 is about 225 crores. So basically the company is coming at a 25 P multiple for FY25, but half of that in case of FY26. The promoter shareholding will come down to about 28-29% post issue. So this is the lead management issue team. We are and my 50th issue that way. Registrar to the issue is Ma Sheetla. Legal advisor is Bse Chancellor. Company is SBI. Banker to the issue is Axis Bank. Nikunj stock brokers are the underwriter. KR